Ever wondered how to make the perfect stuffed onions? This appetizing dish, popular across a variety of global cuisines, is a delightful blend of flavors and textures. Imagine large white onions hollowed out and filled with a savory mixture of minced meat, or for our vegetarian friends, a medley of finely chopped vegetables. Add in washed rice, a bit of butter or oil, diced tomatoes, and a sprinkle of spices to your liking. Get ready to learn the step-by-step process of creating this delicious dish. Start by carefully peeling your large white onions. This task requires a gentle hand to ensure you don't damage the onion layers, which we'll later use as our stuffing vessels. First, you'll want to carefully trim off the ends of each onion. Then, make a shallow incision along the side of the onion from top to bottom. This will make the peeling process a breeze. Carefully remove the papery outer layers until you reach the fresh, crisp layers beneath. Now comes the slightly tricky part, hollowing out these onions. This is where a small spoon becomes your best friend. Gently but firmly, press the spoon into the center of the onion and begin to carve out the inner layers, being careful not to pierce through the outer layers. The goal here is to create a sturdy onion shell that can hold our delicious stuffing. Repeat this process for each onion. Now we have our onion shells ready for stuffing. A job well done. Moving on to our stuffing, we begin with heating butter or oil in a large pan. This is where we will bring all our ingredients together, creating a medley of flavors that will fill our onions with deliciousness. The first star of our stuffing is minced meat. Whether you prefer beef, chicken, or even a vegetarian option like minced vegetables, it's your choice. Once your pan is hot, add the minced meat, stirring it well until it's fully cooked and crumbled. This process ensures that each bite of our stuffed onions has a hearty, meaty texture. Next, we wash our rice. This step is crucial because it removes excess starch and helps the rice cook evenly. After washing, we add the rice to the pan, stirring it well with the meat for about a minute. Now let's add some more color and flavor to our stuffing with diced tomatoes. These tomatoes add a sweet and tangy flavor that nicely complements the savory meat and rice. Toss them into the pan and continue stirring for another 2 minutes. It's time to spice things up. Sprinkle in your spices such as cumin, coriander, turmeric, and black pepper. Don't forget to season with salt and pepper to taste. Stir for an additional minute, letting the spices mingle and infuse their flavors into the meat and rice. Next, pour in your choice of broth or water. This will help our rice cook and give our stuffing a moist, juicy texture. Bring this mixture to a boil, then lower the heat. Let it simmer, giving the ingredients time to mingle and the rice to cook. This process should take about 15 to 20 minutes. And there you have it. Our flavorful stuffing is ready to be filled into the onion shells. This stuffing is not only rich in flavors, but also versatile, allowing you to adjust the ingredients according to your taste. So, let's move on to the next exciting step, stuffing our onions. Now comes the fun part, stuffing the onions. Carefully start filling the onion layers with the hot mixture we prepared earlier. Be gentle and make sure to fill in all the gaps. Once all the onions are stuffed, arrange them in a baking dish that has been lightly coated with butter. Now, pour in enough broth or water to just cover the onions. Setting your oven to a cozy 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit, it's time to bake these beauties. But before we do that, cover the baking dish with a foil to lock in all the flavors and moisture. Now, patience is key. Let them bake for about 30 to 40 minutes. You're looking for the onions to be tender and nicely browned. Once the onions are tender and browned, your stuffed onions are ready to be served. Trust me, the aroma alone will have everyone flocking to the table. Before serving, sprinkle some fresh chopped parsley on top. This delectable dish can stand alone as a main course or complement other dishes as a side. Whether you enjoy it hot off the oven with a side of rice or paired with freshly baked bread, it's a versatile addition to any meal. Not to mention, it's a nutritious combination of meat, rice, vegetables, and spices. And there you have it, the perfect stuffed onions. Try this recipe at home and enjoy the delicious taste of stuffed onions.